Hello, this is the Sound Lady with a lesson in how to sing your root chakra. The idea is to use sound and vibration to resonate this chakra so that you can feel it, so that you have a physical sensation of its existence and where it is in your body, so that a chakra is no longer a theory or something you read about in a book or something you visualize with your imagination. It has matter. It takes up space in a particular location. The sound of the root chakra is usually the lowest note you can comfortably sing. Not the lowest sound that you can make, because we can make low sounds, but we can't really sustain them with any type of volume. And you need a certain amount of volume to resonate through the bones. So we need a certain amount of volume. And you can't do that at the extreme low end of your vocal range. So what I suggest doing is starting humming, and we want to hum because that will keep the vibration inside of our bodies more. And we're going to use the bones of our bodies to conduct the sound, to amplify the sound, and to direct the sound. The other piece that we need to discuss before we actually make this sound is your breath. The breath will carry the sound, and you need to have a good supply of air coming out of your lungs in order to sustain this sound long enough to make the vibrations strong enough so that you can feel them and so that they can actually make a difference to the matter of your being. So let's use a system that we are all very familiar with, a yawn. The yawn is the body's way of taking in a lot of air quickly. So to simulate a yawn, you simply need to open your mouth wide, open the back of your throat, and lower the back of your tongue. That will simulate a yawn. You'll be able to inhale and take in a lot of air quickly. As you're simulating this yawn with your throat, relax your abdomen so that as the air fills your lungs, your abdomen should expand as the diaphragm muscle, which sits kind of like an upside-down salad bowl on top of your intestines. As the lungs fill with air and press down into the diaphragm muscle, it sort of flattens out. The salad bowl kind of flattens out and pushes down the contents of your lower torso so that the lungs can fill with air. In order to really get a good breath, you need to have a very relaxed abdomen, very relaxed diaphragm muscle. So think for a minute about relaxing your belly, and then simulate the yawn with your throat so that you can take a nice deep breath. You'll be able to sustain a nice long hum. Lastly, I just want to touch on the concept of the chest voice versus the head voice for a moment. We're going to be using the chest voice to make the sound for the root chakra. And the chest voice is the voice that is the lowest sound of your voice, the lowest octaves of your voice. Where I'm speaking right now is from my chest voice. If I spoke up here, this would be my head voice. There is a place for every human voice makes this sort of break between this comfortable low chest voice moving up into the head voice, and you can find it when you do a siren sound from low to high, where that break is between chest voice and head voice. You hear where it broke, where the sound changed, and I went up into the head voice, and then the vibrations from your throat are being projected upwards to create those higher sounds. So starting with in your chest voice, start on a very comfortable note that's sort of in the middle of your nice low range, and then we're going to hum down to the lowest sound we can make. And then we're going to go up a little bit because we won't be able to sustain that low sound again. We want to get a sound that's that kind of the most comfortable low note that we can sing and sustain without straining our voices. So it goes something like this. First, relaxing the belly, opening up the back of the throat like a yawn, and taking in a deep breath, starting a sound in the middle of the range, comfortable range of our chest voice, and humming down to the lowest sound we can make. Now you know you'll have the right note because you will be able to feel your root chakra vibrate when you get the right note. You'll have a vibrating sensation in your sacrum, in your coccyx, on your sits bone, the tailbone, the bottom of your spine will vibrate in a way that you can feel it when you're humming the lowest note you can comfortably sing. And that is how you find the sound of your root chakra.